In this video, I'm going to talk about the lady who is behind these tarot cards and from where these images have come. Many of us, we have the curiosity, like they have the habit of going in the beginning. So I'm one of them, and I want to go back to the time, and I want to explain all the things, what is there and what is the information I have. I am going to share those information with you all here because I respect the knowledge and I respect giver of the knowledge or the founder of the, the base, the root. You have to get into the roots, you have to get into the base things if you want your foundation to be solid. So in that case, if I'm into something, I go into that knowledge so deep and I give the best information, I give the best knowledge what I can give. So here I'm going to talk about the lady who is behind this tarot card. I'm going to read a card because here I have some information. So I'm going to read this card and I'm going to tell you something about her, what is written in this card. Okay, so here I start with this. This is a story of 1878. All right, so she was born in the year of 1878 in 16th February in Middlesex, England, and her parents were American. Childhood years were spent between London, New York, and Kingston, Jamaica. In these four places, she used to keep traveling and she used to get new sorts of knowledge, and she was very creative. So in that case, she loves to explore many things and all, but this is one side of her mind, and other side of her mind, she is a really introvert. Okay, so in the next thing what is there, that is during her teens she traveled throughout England with the theatre company of Ellen Terry and Henry Irving. Thereafter she took up formal art training at the Pratt Institute, Brooklyn, graduating in 1897. So in that case, she traveled and she joined, what I can understand, she joined there in the theater company to do something, to explore her creativity. As I said that she was really creative, so creative people, they tend to do something, they do not waste their time by sitting idle. They tend to do something here and there, and their creativity takes up to many opportunities. So her opportunity she got there, where she joined the Pratt Institute of Brooklyn, and she did graduation from there in arts in 1897. And after that, although American by birth, she returned to England, where she became a theatrical designer for miniature theatre and an illustrator, mainly for books, pamphlets and posters. So there she was talented by nature in the art sector. So in that case, and in literary form also, so in the arts and literature, in a writing, something is good with the hands thing, because she used to draw all those posters or pamphlets or books like in that way. So around 1903 she joined the Order of the Golden Dawn and began to paint visions that came to her while listening to music. Alright, so she joined the Order of the Golden Dawn for work purpose and began to paint visions. It means that she began to paint visions, whatever the vision she had, whatever the flashes she used to have. She used to see all those things, she used to explore all those things. She drew all those things by her own. Whatever she saw, her energies were actually channeled at that time with the correct spiritual beings who wanted her to be the mediator. Everything what we can see, everything in our tarot cards. So whatever we have in these tarot cards, each and every cards, and especially those decks which are actually gives you the ancient vibes. I'm talking about those ancient vibes which is at the which is made at the back long time back. So in this case, these are the decks which you can see. This is the deck which you can see. This is the ancient one, and you can find so many things here, but you need to get the right knowledge, you need to get the right guidance to understand it. And no worry in that case, because I'm going to explain each and every video. I'm going to explain the designs published in the same year by William Ryder and Son. In 1908, she undertook a series of 78 allegorical painting described by Arthur Edward Waite as a rectified tarot pack, including full scenes on every card. The designs published in the same year by William Ryder and Son exemplify the mysticism, ritual, imagination, fantasy, and deep emotions of the artist. Despite occasional art shows and favorable reviews by critics, the continued slow sales of her works and rejections by commercial publishers left her deeply disappointed. Smith never married. She had no known heirs except for an elderly female companion who shared her flat. She died on September 18, 1951, penniless and obscure. Much of her work has never been found. This was the very saddest part of this video, I must say, because a lady who is working so hard in her life, and after that she's not getting the recognition for it. And we all women can actually understand it, because for women this is the era of where revolution is happening for the women. I can talk to you, many people are doing a lot of things, but for women this is very step by step she moves and she gets a new experience of life. And for that we have to be very grateful that what we are getting right now. And for that we do blessings, for the blessings and for the hard work of this lady. Many people have made their future in tarot reading, cards and all. The explanation what we all can give, that might be a little bit different and all, but the creator must be shown in every video. The creator must be they should have that, the gratefulness must be seen there. The name is Pamela Coleman Smith. At the end of the time, she was suffering from no money, no relation, nothing else. It's written here, despite the occasional art shows, favorable reviews by the critics, the continued slow sales of her work. It means that there was no sale of her work at that time. People were not ready at that time. People are really skeptic, and they are being a woman, they already have high walls for them. They have at that time also, in many ages we can see many differentiation in many part of the world. Like in India also, we used to have a lot of rituals, we used to have a lot of superstitions for the women also, because it was all created. So in that case, there are anyway many of the barriers, in any way there are barriers for the women in any case. So in that case, if you are getting the choice of presenting yourself in a good way, you should have that generosity, you should have that authenticity, you should have that quality in you, that you will present your thing in a good manner, in a positive way, that people out there who is listening to you, they will get the clear idea that what is going to happen. You are making a mark inside their mind. So that is very deep, and in a karmic way it happens. So in that case, we can see, if I just project my focus on in this sad story at the last, that she didn't get that credit for what she has worked. And now see, people are crazy about the tarot cards. People are in this time, what we can understand, like people are really crazy about tarot cards. Everyone is having that curiosity how it works, and whatever the things has happened, like it is tarot cards is going crazily right now. So in that case, we have to have the generosity within us, that make sure that we are giving the right and accurate reading, and feel the blessings. And whenever you are going to give reading, just remember all the remember and have all the positive feeling in your mind and give the reading. I think that is the best part. The more you keep yourself real, the more you keep yourself so transparent, the transparent energy you're going to get, and you're going to get a lot of happiness, you're going to get prosperity and a lot of money also in this way. So these videos were a short guide. I just shared a little a reflection of our life here, because in internet we all know that in internet how much information we get and how much true it is. So based on the tarot cards which I have here, the information it's there, so I was reading this information and I was feeling so connected with her. That is why I felt to just to elaborate her life in this video. And I feel so good because she was a woman and I'm also a woman, and she was helping many people. She didn't know at that time that so many people will depend on her illustrating cards or these tarot cards or prediction cards. So there is a huge credit behind this tarot cards. That is Pamela Coleman Smith was an artist, was a feminist, an illustrator and a mystic also. So she has done a great job at the time, and now we have to do a lot of positivity. We have to make a mark, and we all can change the nation in that way, because people accept these sorts of professions are just time pass on that way. So we have to have our intuition so much strong and so much positivity with a lot of information, and the accurate one also. We have to channel a lot, we have to do a lot of meditations, and we have to give our words with the purity and the perfection. So this is the video all about, and I'll come in the next video with the many more things.